Hey everybody, Pokemon Trainer Solar coming to you guys with a brand new Let's Play for the Sony PlayStation 1. And that game is Spyro the Dragon, created and developed by Insomnia Games and published by SCEA. Now, why I'm doing this is because all the games are eventually going to be removed from the PlayStation Store on the PlayStation 3. Now, I'll be going through a mass LP session of the first original Spyro games, now fully done, with like current commentary, not post-commentary, in the actual full screen. So yeah, you guys will see the black bars around the outside. That's something that we can't really do, because that's just how the console emulates the game. And yeah, I did beat the first world in the game, I was just getting used to everything. So the story is the exact same as the Reignited trilogy, except now we can actually see the faster load times, we can see what the dragons are supposed to look like, and everything like that. Anyways, I'll leave you guys to it.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it for a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 13,000? What about this Gnasty character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Gnasty North is a simple creature. Vampire. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to humanity. No threat! Besides, he's ugly that does it.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
So you know the thing where it said that he turns gems into warriors? Well, that spell probably can be reversed, right? Turn enemies, warriors, other creatures into gems, which is how the dragons became crystallized. I kind of do prefer this opening cinematic over like the remake. Also, you do run a lot slower. And yeah, so like when you jump and charge, there's like a really big delay on this. Probably because we're using a PS4 controller, yes, on a PS3. And yeah, the camera angle is what sucks in this game though, because you can't use the right analog stick to change the camera. I do believe I have it on... Oh, no. I want the camera on active. I guess that's fine. Active allows it so like when you know, turn your character, it actually follows you a lot more. It's still not the best. But anyways, so to jump you push X. If you press X again at the top of your jump, you can glide. And then if you do the same thing again but push triangle, you just fall. R1 and L1 are to roll in the right direction, you know, like L goes left, R goes right. Just pressing triangle when you're stationary, you can look in. Circle is the flame, square is to charge, and then L2 and R2 are just to move the camera. You can also move with the D-pad or analog stick, because I believe this game was released when the controllers first shifted into analog sticks. So anyways, we have our first dragon, Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the arsenal. Then find the balloons. It'll transport you to the next one.
What about Gnasty North? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So apparently, he can only tell us to find dragons. Now, funny thing is, remember how I was asking like if there were skill points in the original Spyro game when I was playing the Reignited trilogy? Well, there are no, there literally are no skill points. Not one single skill point in this game. Also, something weird is going on. Like, the camera angle seems to be drooping down on me, and it's probably because I'm playing this in full screen on a game that wasn't meant for full screen. And no, it's not a computer emulation. This is literally on the PS3, which I guess is technically an emulation. Also, we can still trigger the hidden secret here by jumping on these. If you jump on one twice by accident, then you have to redo it all over. And just like that, we now have that, which is Sunny Flight. I don't know how far away you can see the name. Okay, you can't see the name here. Wait, could I see the name now? I fell in the water trying to look around. Anyways, our second dragon is DEVLIN.
Where's Gnasty North? I'll torture him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I do love the voice acting in this game. But yeah, like we've seen before, Sparks goes from gold, blue, green, nothing, and then you're dead. Unlike the other game, like the counterpart to Spyro, like if you were to consider a game to be Spyro's rival game, it would definitely be Crash Bandicoot. And unlike Crash, you actually start off with maximum health. In Crash, you have to get Aku Aku masks to get maximum health, and then eventually become invincible. Spyro does not have any way to become invincible in this game. Like in later games he does, because obviously power-ups, but not in this game. Now, for some reason, when I was first playing through this on my own time, I missed those 2 gems there, and I'm like, what? Also, killing fodder, so like the sheep found in this level, will not give you lives. Remember how I said that they changed that in the Reignited trilogy to be able to give you lives by eating butterflies in this game? Yeah, you can't do it in this game. Also, another thing with this game, what was it that I wanted to say? Oh my god, I forget what I was going to say. It was something, like, not serious about the game, but it was something that, you know, does come up. And I honestly forget what it is. Anyways, there are a few gems over here. Oh yeah, to save your game, you have to actually click Save Game on a dragon. So remember, before you shut this game off, to actually physically save the game. Anyways, we have Thomas, the tank engine.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Now, I don't know if there's really anything prehistoric in this game, but that'd be really cool. I really would like if Skilo's Badlands was done more like an ancient fossil level. Kind of like, do you remember in Donkey Kong Country Returns, there was like the Cliff World? I think it was literally just called Cliff. Like the entire world. But then in that world, there was like a bunch of like prehistoric dinosaur levels. Yeah, now that would be something really cool in Spyro. Or, like, have an ancient enemy of the dragons come back being, like, one of the actual dragons, but he's literally stuck as, like, a skeleton. Kind of like Dry Bowser, for example. Or something similar. You know, I think that would be really cool. But that's just me. I'm a really big nerd for dinosaurs, for dragons, for anything mythological or horror-based. Greek mythology, Norse mythology, just anything like that. And then when you get all the gems in a level, boom, 100. Now, it actually only shows you the gem total from the level you're in, not other levels. So that's easy to remember. And we have Argus from World of Warcraft, or Scotland.
Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Yeah, so we have to complete one of the other levels. I don't think the Speedway counts, but technically the first level is right here, Stone Hill. Now, this is what I mean. The loading screens for these are just so much better. And then your gems get tallied up into this one big chest. And then look, instant level. Just so much better. Also, this level has the thieves, and like I said in the other games, like the Reignited trilogy, the thieves are a lot harder to catch, even in these easy levels. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Like, when I was, like, thinking, oh man, they must have ramped up the difficulty, I thought maybe at first I was going crazy, right? Like, maybe I was just over-exaggerating. But when I was playing this game last night, just for fun, I was like, because I was waiting for my other games to download, like Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that, and God of War for you guys. You guys voted for God of War, though, so sweet game choice. But then I was chasing after a couple of thieves, and it literally took me, like, a millisecond to catch them, and I'm like, what? Are they really that much easier in this game? Anyways, this level's first dragon is Lindar. I think he's another Sparks one, maybe?
When you free a dragon or step on one
Never
of the
mind.
platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Also, it's kind of cool because, like, even though Insomniac no longer owns Spyro, the PlayStation 3 had gotten Spyro as, like, an emulator game, I guess, is what you'd call it. Because it just emulates on the PlayStation 3. But at the same time, you don't see Banjo-Kazooie on any of Nintendo's consoles. You can only find it on Xbox, right? I guess Microsoft, if you want to go with, like, the actual big company. And then PlayStation would be Sony, and then Nintendo is just always Nintendo, but... Anyways, we have a key. Now, in these games, if you die with a key, you do lose the key. I did test that on my own time, just to see, and it did happen. So, I was right about that. And we have Aster Phoenix from Yu-Gi-Oh!
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
I feel like the old man dragon voices in this game are just so much better. Like, I would listen to that guy talk for hours on end, I really would. Plus, what stories would a dragon tell you? Like, ones that us humans definitely don't have. Also, another thing that they have in this game that the Reignited Trilogy does, push X. You instantly break open the chest. You don't have to go through the 10-second cutscene. And our next dragon, third dragon, is Gavin DeGraw.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
I love Spyro's voice acting in this game. Also, this is the only Spyro game out of the first 3 games to not have Tom Kenny as the voice actor for Spyro. And that goes for the Reignited Trilogy. I include those in the first 3 Spyro games as well. So, out of 6 games, Tom Kenny only... Like, well, I was going to say only didn't voice... But the only game that wasn't voiced by Tom Kenny out of 6 games is this game. I forget the guy's name. When you, like, load up the game or, like, look at it on the PlayStation Store, it does tell you who the voice actor for Spyro is, and I forget who it is. But we will see in the credits, because this game I will watch the credits, just because in this game the credits are actually different because of the different games. But, 2, they actually have, like, a fun little gimmick with the cuts. Like, they have, like, a little endgame cutscene type thing going on. And I just think it's, like, so much better than, the Reignited Trilogy. Their credits are kind of like, why? Why do I have to sit through these? Anyways, our final dragon is Gildas, the only one with a pretty weird name.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump. And try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Ah, interesting. I've already told you guys that, but cool. But yeah, so like I said, just at the top of your jump, and then triangle, boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also, that is my favorite color scheme to any of the dragons in this. That's one thing that kind of bugged me about the Reignited Trilogy, was the look of certain dragons just got changed so much. But like, look at this. He's so slow. And you can just press X to skip it. You don't have to watch it like you did in the Reignited Trilogy. I also have to sneeze. I've had to sneeze all day at work. And now I finally have to. Oh god, excuse me. Man, we're already 13 minutes into this video and we're only done the first level. Probably because, unlike my other playthrough of this game, I just bum rushed, I skipped over all the dragons and stuff, because I was kind of competing with like one of my fellow YouTuber friends, and yeah, that was just silly. Now, did I miss a gem over here? I don't think I did, no. Excuse me again. God, I had a hair in my mask all day at work that was tickling my nose, and I wasn't able to sneeze because it's like, God, sneezing at work during a pandemic is like the worst thing that can happen. It's honestly worse than coughing. But, yeah. Sorry about the sneezes. Now, yeah, also, one thing I do like is how Spyro kind of like slides up and down the hill. Like, look at that. Based on the angling of the hill, he actually, you know, tilts that way. Anyways, we beat this level, so we get to see another 200 gems. Also, cool thing is, it shows you all the colors of gems you picked up. Like, we picked up 2 blue gems in that level and it actually showed it. Now, another feature is if you kill these guys, they'll give you little orbs that'll eventually give you a 1-up. I think it takes 20 of them. But 2, there is another thing. Some enemies can actually drop 1-up statues without actually, you know, needing to collect the full amount. Anyways, we're on to Dark Hollow. And look at this loading screen. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I needed some juice there. Now, these enemies you can't flame unless they expose themselves. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, see, like when they go to attack you, you can flame them. Now, normally I'd go up here, but I want to go get the key first, since the key is literally in the first third of the level anyway. Now, something that they changed with the Reignited Trilogy was these guys. They made them really stupid. In this game, they're really annoying, because they'll actually turn around a lot faster than they do in the Reignited Trilogy. Now, I don't want to compare the games too much, but I kind of do want to like bring up the biggest points. Anyways, we do have another dragon over here, aka the first dragon in this level, and he happens to be OSWIN.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
God, did Spyro's spikes on his back, right? No, it's his head. You can see the back spike on his head clip through his face. That too could be because we're zoomed in so much on the game, like full screen. The game takes up about, I don't know, 3/4 of your screen when you have it on like normal mode, and then it takes up almost the entire screen. Also, another thing in this game that's different than the other two Spyro games in the series is you can't jump very high when charging, so you can't like just charge and jump around like you can in Spyro 2 and 3. Wait, I also kind of skipped forward a bit. Anyways, these guys can't be charged. I'm pretty sure it's the final dragon of the level that tells you for some stupid reason, but whatever. Anyways, we got another chest, and there's only 100 gems here. Look at all these Christmas colors. It's Christmas in March. Almost April. We do have another dragon up here we can get. I wonder what his name is. I honestly forget. DEVLIN, maybe? No, it's ALBAN.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of it.
I really like his color. But man, none of the dragons really seem to care for Spyro in this. Something that they did change in the later games was the dragons actually had respect for Spyro. It's funny, these things actually don't do anything. Like, I really don't know why they're in here. The level's not really dark. They should have had, like, darker levels in Spyro. What the heck was that game? Also, they have blood on their dagger. You see that? Just straight up ganking all the dragons, I guess. And Sparks fixed those up like gems, which is something that I wish they would do with the butterfly lives in 2 and 3. Was I really wish you could just instantly pick them up instead of chasing around and eating it, because it sometimes is like really dumb, because like if you charge too far ahead, Sparks like eats it really slowly and it just delays the inevitable. Also, I feel like I charge into everything in this game for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but so far we haven't died. We took 2 damage because of stupidity. One was me trying to get the camera angle to look around properly. Oh yeah, it looks like we have all the gems here, because there should be 3 right behind here. And we have 100 of 100. And the final dragon is DARIUS.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged. But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
He had one funny voice. Like, did you hear that? His voice just seemed weird. Anyways, we have all the gems here, so let's go on. Now we're at 400. Man, in comparison to like Spyro 2 and 3, we have less gems than we would in like One World. And oh, this doesn't stay. That's dumb. I wonder if you beat the level, does it hide itself back up again if you want to go back to it? Now I know Town Square should be the next level that we do, but I kind of want to do this level, and I looked away to make sure the recording was going properly, because it is a little harder to record PS1 games on the PS3 than just the PS3. But yeah, I ran into the wall. Anyways, we have our first Speedway level, Sunny Flight. I feel like the music here is like really slow. Also, I kind of like how Spyro 1 had a very like similar soundtrack. Like all of them like soundtracks kind of sound like they fit into the one game, while Spyro 2 and 3 really went all out with like changing the music around, and including having some remixes of Spyro 1 in there. That should have hit that guy, but it didn't. Oh my god, this is a poor showing, guys. I normally not this bad, and oh my god, the frame drops. No, that's not recording, that's literally just the game. Because remember, the older games couldn't handle a lot on screen at once. Well, even a lot of new games, like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator and stuff like that, really can't either. Now, where is he? There he is. I knew he was around here somewhere. There we go. Anyways, let's move on to all these arches. You can press X and you just flap your wings. In Spyro 2 and 3, it actually gives you a little bit of a lift, but not this game. Also, I do like the little animated pictures down there, like when you collect all of something. For some reason, the Reignited Trilogy got rid of that and just had stationary pictures. I found that a little lazy, considering that a game like this with pixelated, but I forgot how many like bits this was. I don't think it was it 64-bit? Like, even the chest spins around. Like, come on, man. Why couldn't the Reignited Trilogy do that? I don't know what the arches do. Do they spin? I never paid attention to them before. Man, these arches are so beautiful. Not really. I find them kind of boring, but I do love how they break apart. Like, look at that. Break. Yeah, I know the timer's ticking down, but we're not going to lose. And then all of a sudden I crash into the water and lose. Oh, it just spins too. Go figure. Now, with that, we do have another 300 gems. And just click no, otherwise you'll have to redo the entire level without the gems, and it's just kind of pointless. There's no point of going back. Now, Town Square has 200 gems, and the boss level is 100, so that'll give us a total of 1,000 gems before we leave. Good, I got the hiccups. It's kind of getting annoying. Darn diddly hiccups. Anyways, let's move on to the last level before the boss, which is Town Square. This level was one of my favorites as a kid, just because of the color scheme. I thought I had a freckle on my finger all of a sudden. I'm like, I don't remember having a freckle there earlier today. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was like something like stuck right in my skin. It was really weird. Anyways, the music here is actually really good. Sorry, Mr. Rubber Chicken, even though you're not really made of rubber. And wow, a dragon right off the bat. Oh, this is the first time we also get to see the ridiculous dragon. Anyway, we have Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Yeah, so he tells you how to use the camera. Right actually goes left and left goes right, by the way, so remember that. These guys also don't sound like bulls when you kill them, which is silly. I think this level's supposed to be based on Spain. At least that's what I would assume. Also, we have these things where you have to flame them or charge them and then jump up and get the gem. Flaming them is easier because then you won't get stunned, which then gives you more of a chance to actually get the gem. Anyways, we have that life. Beautiful. Anyways, we have our second dragon already, known as Devlin. Oh, this is where Devlin was. He's blue.
I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Yeah, your turquoise red-winged counterpart said that in the first level of the entire game. Like, thank you for that, though. No one can hear na-na-na-na-na. Ow. Anyways, nothing down here. Okay, Mr. Thief, you can stop laughing at me. I don't know what you want from me, but that's not very polite. Oh my bull. What? Oh, come on, game. Whoa! Hang on, when was there a bull behind me? Anyways, let's get some butterflies. Ah, yeah, sadly Sparks can't eat two at a time in this game. Oh god, there's another bull. Camera angle, turn around. There we go. Oh, the waterfall, which is full of goop, by the way, because Spyro can't swim in this game, has like the most beautiful sound effect. Anyways, we have ALVAR, the third dragon.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen the dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Honestly, what is going on with that guy's colors? Like did you see his belly? It was like flickering. And no, like I said, this isn't a computer emulator. This is straight up PS3. Maybe because I have like the smoothing graphics thing on, and that just causes it to like glitch out. Maybe, I don't know. Now I know we forgot a gem back here, but did we forget any other gems? Also, you can actually see pretty far into the distance in this game. Also, one thing that they changed in the Reignited trilogy, this is what I was remembering back when I was trying to remember what I was thinking of there back in like the Artisan Homeworld, is a gem. See, we may not see them on screen, but you can see them sparkle. So you know that there's gems in the distance without actually seeing the gem. And I think that's really cool. And no, there's no gem tracker in this game. Remember, it's in number 2 as kind of a secret, and then in number 3 you actually have to unlock it. Unlike the Reignited trilogy, which actually had it in the game from the beginning, but didn't tell you that it was using like certain buttons. Was that the final gem? Oh, it was. And then we can get our final dragon, which I couldn't step on, Thor.
Thank you for releasing me.
And there, that's what I mean. See? He didn't have that extra line of dialogue. Anyways, Town Square is done, which now means we can go take on the boss. And what was that, Spyro? That was weird. There's another 200 gems. Ooh, we can even see the gold ones. We took some dumb hits. Now, anyways, let's go. Now we gotta go take on Toasty. Yeah, also, once again, this is the only game... Oh, watch this. This is really cool. Isn't that just wicked? I love that. And, oh god, this place looks dangerous. It actually looks like the last boss before Gnasty Nork 2. Like, same kind of background. I think it even has the same soundtrack, I think. I might be mistaken. Now, these dogs... first of all, they're really creepy in this game, but a tip is flame them, and then jump and flame them as they're jumping. Yeah, you can't really double flame them in this game like you could in the Reignited trilogy because your flame breath is a lot slower. Which is something that I'm glad they did change, but in this game it allows it so you can't spam your attack and just, like, wreck your enemies and stuff. Also, these guys have really decent range, so be careful. They're also one of the only enemies to repeat themselves in a level in Spyro. Not the dogs, but the shepherd. Yeah, see, there's the range I was talking about. And there really is no health in this level either. I don't think you get health in this level at all. Which is different than all other boss levels. At least that I can remember. I don't remember any other boss level not giving you health. I love how they like kind of spring and then land on their head and go ugh. Whoa! Okay, he got me when I was casually playing too, because I always forget he's there. They kind of moved him on the Reignited trilogy so he wasn't right around the corner. So if you switch between the games, you kind of forget where certain enemies are. Also, this music's really loud compared to the others. You guys probably won't be able to tell, but I sure can tell. Anyways, we have our first and only dragon, NEVIN.
Gnasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring them on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
So you say. I think it's more like he's got an army of doggos, so all you have to do is flame him. And he went bah. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, double kill, thank God. It's a sheep, but he doesn't have demon horns. Okay, good. I got the one alone. Also, he runs away a lot more in this game than in the Arena trilogy. That came out really weird. Whoa, he can actually attack you? I didn't know he could actually attack you. And yeah, there is no cutscene for this. And it should be the last two. Boom. Done. Level completed. So anyways, I think that should do it for this video. I'll grab some fodder before I meet you guys at the Balloonist. But in the next episode, we'll be going to World 2 and completing all of World 2. So the plan for this series is we're going to complete each world in one video, regardless if the video was 10 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, it doesn't matter. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and if we get to 1,000 subscribers, guys, we will have a huge special event, so please hit that bell, guys. Bye-bye.